Hi folks, welcome to Entertainment. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Nikon D200 Digital SLR camera. But before we do, I want you to take a second. Think about the 60s, the 70s, some of the classic cars we used to have. The 1969 Camaro, the 67 or 68 GT Mustang, Ford Mustang. You know, these cars were beautiful. But I have to say, the technology we have today, how cars are so much more fuel efficient and everything else quieter, you know what I mean? You just want to say to yourself, well, you know, everybody's different. Some people like the newer stuff and some people like the older stuff. But if you were to compare prices, the value, you see that some of these classics are a lot more valuable and they hold their value a lot better than the newer stuff. But that takes work. It takes patience. It takes a lot of love and joy for what you have. Because somebody who's taking care of a car for 50 years is going to command something more than something newer today. But we love that stuff. And you see, how you take care of something is the most important thing. Okay? And you can't compare something with somebody who cared and loved and put everything into their stuff, into their car or camera or whatever it is, to somebody who's been lazy, sloppy, and just could care less. What happens? Am I right? And if you don't think I'm right, then really you shouldn't be here. You know? Because I'm a real person, I'm a genuine person, and I talk to you just like if you came to my home to sit down and have a cup of coffee. Okay? And that to me is more important. And I wish I could see everyone, all the good people out there. No bad ones, we don't want any. But how you care for something is so important. And like the D200 Digital SLR camera, let's go and take a look at this bad boy right now, okay? So I'm not holding you up, all right? Here's this D200 camera. It's a beautiful box. The box is nice and solid. It has beautiful inserts. You know, that's a little DK5, I think that is. Yeah, it's a DK5 inside there. It has those little beautiful inserts. It's got all these accessories. I'm going to bring that to you. Now, I have Italian and English, okay? So there's two. There's English, which is a little bit wrinkled, and then there's an Italian one that's really nice. Nice condition. Then we have the charger, which is also in nice condition. That's beautiful condition. Look at that. And that's a genuine charger too as well. I'm going to push this all over here. And then we have the video cables. Now I can include these video cables and everything with the buy it now price. But I know some of you folks are like, I don't need a D200 strap. I don't need a UK plug. I don't need a USB cable. I don't need a video cable. And if you don't need those things, you can always say, hey Ness, don't need them. Could you just reduce the camera to just the camera in the box? Because that way you can save money, because that means it's cheaper for me to send it. And I only send it with recorded delivery, and that's why it costs me a little bit more. But I usually give free delivery, but it still costs me. So you help me, and I help you. Yeah? Alright, so now let's go and take a look at this beautiful D200 camera. Now I see a lot of people, when they're selling a camera, actuations. Oh, this has low actuations. Do you know why people say low actuations? Because they're afraid to say that if there's a lot of actuations, they don't know if it's been cared for. But if it has low actuations, that means it hasn't been used. So chances are it's a pretty good camera. See, but I don't need to do that. Because I know if a camera's good and it's going to give you a lifetime of good quality photographs. I know that. And I have a camera that has 150,000 actuations. It's a D200, 150,000, nothing wrong with it, perfect. And then I got another D200 that came to me, was sent to me, in absolute rubbish. The rubbers were peeling off, it was all broken, it had cracks and scratches all over. And you see, somebody didn't care for that D200, but not this one. This D200 that I have on right now is beautiful. Okay, and I'm going to bring it to you a little bit closer. And I'm going to show you that. Look at that. It has all the little accessories, all the little buttons. Look how nice and tight that rubber is. You can close everything. You know? Can you see that? You see that? How nice that is? Yeah? I want you to see how nice that is, that base. It has approximately 13,900 photographs. But look at that rubber. How tight seals, all them seals, how tight they are. Look at the back. The buttons are nice and bright. So it has 13,000, it doesn't have 2,000. But you know what? This camera had to be checked and it had to be cleaned and serviced so that it produces perfect pictures. Yeah? Let me show you some of these pictures. I'm going to show you some of them pictures. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to see if I can zoom in. You press the enter button and then that right there. And you can really get in close. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Yeah? And that's this right here. Now, how did I do something? How is it that I can make a D200 take such beautiful pictures? I can compete with anyone. You take an amateur with the best camera, the newest camera today, and I will compete with him with the D200 and I'll beat him. Hands down. Because I know what I'm doing. And do you know how to get nice pictures like this? Lenses. If you have good quality, fast quality, good quality lenses like the Nikon AFS 50mm and maybe a speed light SB800, you can command beautiful, perfect pictures. Okay? And it's as simple as that. Plus, you know, what I loved about the D200, and it is a semi-pro, no matter what anybody says. It's a DX. A DX semi-pro camera. I want to show you some other things it has in here, some of the features. Yeah, let me show you quickly. Ah, there it is. Non-CPU lens data. So that means you can use manual lenses on this camera as well. You can shoot with AIS lenses. Hi folks, sorry about that. I had to cut it and start again because the battery died on me. So where were we? Okay, the Nikon D200. The Nikon D200, this one cannot be compared to just any other Nikon D200. It has to be compared to a D200 that has been loved, cared for, and treated well and serviced. And that's totally different from somebody who hasn't cared for them. And as I was saying, the D200 Digital SLR camera can use many different Nikon lenses, and there's a lot of quality Nikon lenses out there. You could use an AF or an AFD. You can use an AFS DX. You can also use an AFS full frame lens, FX lens. Okay? And you can also use AIS lenses. These are manual lenses. Okay? So with that in mind, a quality D200, a choice of accessories you like to choose to go with the D200, the box and everything there, I think you're just about ready. Okay, folks? So anyway, if you have any questions, you'd like to know more, just ask me. I'm right here. Okay, guys? Or come on down and have a cup of coffee. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself. And you guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time.